Hi, I'm Sean Reardon, Mayor of Newburyport, and welcome to the latest edition of the Mayor's Corner. So we're back in the office this week. It's sunny out there, it's spring, but it's a little cool. But hopefully going forward, we'll get outside a little bit more, and I'd like to bop around town and show you all the great things we have going on out there. Happy Earth Day, everyone. It was Earth Day on Monday. It was actually my birthday, too. I turned 49. Thank you to Christine Jackson and the whole City Hall staff here. They did my birthday right, so it was nice to celebrate with them. We had another great weekend of Earth Day celebrations. We had another great month of Forever Green campaign, our partnership with the Chamber. A lot of good things going on. So thank you to Molly Ettenborough and ACES and all the other groups that help Storm Surge, that help put together a really great Forever Green campaign. That went really well, and it kind of all ended this weekend with a nice event down on Market Square where we had a lot of tables and a lot of information that was being presented. So that was all really great. That kind of leads into this last weekend of April. So we have Pork Parks Alliance is doing Clean Sweep on Saturday. So Saturday morning, it looks like it's going to be a nice day. If you want to get up and you want to help out the city and kind of help clean up our parks a little bit, we do a big clean sweep across the city. Any park you want to go to, there should be people there helping to pick up. If you want to go to Cashman Park first and pick up some tools, whether it be leaf bags, or if you don't have any tools of your own, we can give you some supplies to go out, and then you can go out and kind of hit one of the parks, and they might even direct you to go to a specific park. But that's always a great thing. I always like doing that with my family, clean sweep every year. It's always that last weekend in April. What else is going on? Arbor Day is also that weekend, so the Friends of Newburyport Trees font has a little event that they do on the rail trail, so I'm going to be happy to go there. They're a wonderful organization, volunteer group. They look to ways to plant trees across the city, so I'll be there on Saturday as well. Quick little project update about what's going on around the city. I don't know if you've been out and about, but we've got the fire station project moving along. We're laying like the floor at the two new all-inclusive playgrounds. That's happening at the Pioneer League, Lower Atkinson, and Bartlett Mall, so that's exciting. Out on the waterfront, we got the Bulkhead project proceeding, and then the Market Landing Park expansion is really coming together. We had a good meeting with the Waterfront Trust this week, kind of figure out maintenance, again, because we're gonna have two different plots of land down there, right? We're gonna have Waterfront Trust land, we're gonna have city land. So we're trying to make sure we can coordinate that and we can take care of the whole park in the best way that we can. But those projects are coming along. We're actually talking about like ribbon cuttings for these things. That's even more exciting, probably end of May for the Market Landing Park expansion, so I'll keep you updated on that. But we're really excited about how those projects are proceeding. Last week, I wasn't here, so I feel like I have a lot to talk about. I was in North Carolina last week. My daughter Ruby had a soccer tournament, so we actually drove down to North Carolina on a Wednesday, did a straight shot. She had games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we got right back in the car and drove home. And we got home very early in the morning on Sunday. So it didn't really feel like a vacation last week, but she had a great tournament, and it was good just to get away for a few days, and the weather was beautiful down in North Carolina. So we still have a lot going on in the city, right? So what else is going on? I'm putting out that call for public art again. This is related to the Market Landing Park. So we have aspirations of doing some sort of sculpture down there on Market Landing Park. So we were thinking something like a shipbuilding sculpture, but we didn't want to limit it to that. So I'm calling out artists again. If you have another idea, maybe not related to shipbuilding, even though I think that would be great, submit it into the city. I think you have until Friday to submit. It might even be next week as well. But if you have an idea, submit it. This is the new public art committee that is going to look at all these. They have some funding for this put in place that we've got from the Cultural Council, which is wonderful. So we're really excited about this, and it's going to be one of those features that I think is going to really add to our new park that we'll have on the waterfront. We were down there earlier this week because we did a little photo op down there with MIVA and the city of Amesbury, so Mayor Cassandra Gove. So we did a little picture with MIVA because they're actually talking about doing a MIVA water taxi from Haverhill to stopping at Amesbury and Newburyport and having a water taxi go back and forth, which is great. There's a lot of historical significance to this. This is what used to be on the river many, many years ago. But there's also a lot of advantages to this. I mean, I think we have 3 vibrant communities. This could be great for transportation for work. This could be great for transportation for people to just get out of their own city and go check out another city along the river. And it's also going to shine a big light on the health of our Merrimack River as well. So I think there's a lot of great positives. They're still working out some of the funding pieces, but it was great, great to be a part of that this week. And we'll look forward to seeing how that progresses through MEVA. Again, MEVA has been such a great partner. Our bus routes, new bus routes are really working out, and they worked really hard to make something happen up at Anna Jake's Hospital. So again, MEVA continues to be a really great partner and think outside the box for transportation in our area. Port Rec at 59 Low Street, they had a big meeting on Tuesday night. It finally got voted out of committee. So, what we did, we had submitted an order a few weeks back asking us really for permission. It was a good time to pause because we were at design plans, but we wanted to move forward to that construction plan phase. So we put this order together, even though we have the money for it, but we wanted to put this order together to kind of take the temperature of the council, show them what we've been working on, show them the plan that we have as of right now. This past meeting was like, we also gave them a couple different options that would shave some cost off there. And I think the takeaway from that was, you can change some of the things in the plan, but the cost savings isn't significant enough because you'd be losing programming and uses of the space. So it was a really good conversation, and I really credit Andy Egmont and Kim Turner and everyone else involved, the design team, and also our architects as well. I thought the City Council had great questions, and they ended up voting it out of committee unanimously. So that will go Monday back to City Council, and then hopefully we get a vote. We just need 6 votes to continue that process forward. And how we see the next phase of this moving forward, we will move forward with construction designs. And that's important because I think right now, if I was going to say what the biggest kind of question mark is, or maybe the biggest concern for some city councilors, is the cost, right? And we have a lot of things on our to-do list here in Newburyport. So what's that cost? How does it affect residents? And how are we prioritizing this with other needs in the city? So I think by moving on to this construction document phase, we're actually going to get some of those answers, because once you get to construction document phase, you've got a pretty good idea what the price is, and then you're going out to bid for the project. So again, this will all come down to 2 8-person votes that we need. All right, 8 councilors out of 11 need to vote on whatever the bond request is that we eventually put in. And again, that won't happen until we finish the construction document phase. And then we need 8 votes on the zoning. So we're actually going to bring the zoning in next, because what that allows us to do is get the planning board involved with site plan review. So again, after the vote on Monday, we look for one of the first or second meetings in May to come forward with the zoning for that parcel of land. And again, the zoning shouldn't be controversial. I mean, we've got a church with a gym right in that area. We've got River Valley Charter School right down the street. We've got the Armory right next door that has a gym area. We've got fitness centers, Vanguard and Fuel down on the industrial park off of Graff Road. So this shouldn't be controversial, and hopefully we can get to that 8-person vote to help us move forward. And again, that'll just be a change of the use of that parcel, and not just that parcel, but for the zoning in the industrial park. So I'm really encouraged. We had a lot of great people come out and ask questions and support for the project on Tuesday, and I think that's just going to keep growing and growing. And then hopefully we can figure out this financing piece. And again, I'll keep advocating and trying to raise some private funds for this that should help defray the cost. And my goal is whatever we have to come to the city to ask for a bond, I'm hoping the debt service on that each year, I'm hoping I can cover that with outside funds. So that's where I'm going at, because that will completely limit the impact to taxpayers. So that's what my plan is, and hopefully we can keep moving in that direction. What else we got going on? This weekend, we've got a couple great things going on this weekend. We've got the Port Literary Festival. Vicki Hendrickson is a dynamo, and this is her baby, right? She's been doing this a long time. We were able to honor Vicki Hendrickson last year for her adult ed contributions to the city, but the Literary Festival is her baby, and she's got an army of volunteers that help her. But we know that it all starts with Vicki, and she's one of my favorite people. So I'm excited to kick off that event on Friday night. They're honoring some great historians this year that I'm going to get to read citations for on Friday night. Bethany Groff of the Museum of Old Newbury and Dyke Hendrickson. So I'm excited to go there and give them their citations. Again, I'm a big history guy. I love Newburyport. It's one of the reasons why I love Newburyport so much. I grew up with this love of history. I went on to Ohio State and majored in history. So that's kicking off this weekend. So you can go to their website to check out the whole schedule, but there'll be stuff going on all over the city, and the weather looks great all weekend. So go check that out. I wanted to give you a heads up on a couple other things going on. Boards and Commissions Fair is coming. We did this last year. It was hugely popular. We did it on May 4th last year, but this year it's going to be on Thursday, May 9th from 6 to 7:30 at City Hall. Over 28 boards and commissions will have a table set up upstairs in the auditorium. You can come in, you can go table to table, you can learn about these important boards and commissions and see where we have vacancies or see what they do and see if it's something that fits your skill set and maybe it might be something that you think you can contribute to. Again, this was incredibly popular last year. Everyone loved it. So we're going to do this each and every year, and hopefully we can keep getting great people involved at the volunteer level on these boards and commissions in our city, because the work they do is so important, and it's so important that the city supports that work as well. So that's coming up on May 9th, Thursday, May 9th. Matilda is coming to the Knock Middle School, okay? That's coming on May 2nd through the 4th. Shout out to Scarlett DeJordy. Good luck. She is playing the role of Matilda, but great movie, great book, and it's a great musical, so we're excited to see that down at the Knock Middle School, so that will be a lot of fun. And I got to go to an event today. It was an afternoon opportunity over at the Mission Oak, and that was Opportunity Works, which is celebrating its 50th year this year, which is really just a wonderful organization. You know, when kids are going through some of our kids through our special ed program, once they get to the age 22, you know, for a lot of years, way back when, there was no place for those kids to go and continue to grow and learn skills and be part of the community and just have that kind of, you know, family to work with. So Opportunity Works was formed, and again, they're celebrating the 50th year. I think it's such a cool anniversary to celebrate. And it's been so great trying to be involved with them. And like I said, I try to go to everything that they invite me to because I love seeing them around town. They're just such happy residents who just, you know, love what they're doing, love working with these individuals. And again, they're just happy kids. And again, they come to my mayor's lunches a lot at the senior center as well. So they're celebrating their 50th, and yet today they were celebrating Op Art, okay? And that was a partnership with Opportunity Works and the Newburyport Art Association. And artists come in and get to work with these individuals, and it's just been such a popular program, and they're celebrating their 20th year. So they had a little tea, and then they had some of the artwork set up over Mission Oak. But next, it's Saturday, May 4th, from 4 to 6, you can go to Newburyport Art Association and see all the artwork that will be on display. So I just wanted to give them a shout out. They do really great work over there. Again, celebrating their 50th and 20th anniversaries of that program at Opportunity Works. So that's my Mayor's Corner this week. I know it was a ton of information. That's what happens when you miss a week. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. It's going to be beautiful. Check out the Literary Festival, and I will see you all next time on the Mayor's Corner.